Have Extinction Rebellion got a point? Or, as some people say, have they gone too far? What do you make of it all, Gloria?
Well, I look at the passion in that man's face, and I think it's incredible that anybody has the passion to do that, and indeed all these people. And yes, we know there's a problem, and yes, we're all worried about our grandchildren. I would be worried about my grandchildren's future. 2 weeks, I am totally against. 1 day, maybe. Everybody has the right to protest or strike or whatever it is. But I live in Sevenoaks in Kent. My journey at the minute with just the general road up in London is horrendous. So you can't get through London. And I talked to one man yesterday who had some kind of business where he needed his van to go in to pick up, you know, wholesale food or something. He says, I've got children. Will have no money for 2 weeks. How am I going to feed my kids? So I think that, you know, it's just gone a bit too far with 2 weeks. I think that's unnecessary, from my point of view anyway. And yet I look at David Attenborough's film about plastic, and that one programme had so much impact on big supermarkets and plastic and in our households and everything.
Of us, yeah,
and yesterday, he also launched a new series called 7 Worlds, 1 Planet. And he says one of the most exciting things he's about to launch. So we would learn so much from that. And our country really, proportionately, is not bad because, I've just got a note here, we come 12th out of 20. So when you look at China and India and the States...
I know that China and India are worse than us, but that's not really an excuse. I look at the demonstrators and I think, well, if I was a teenager now, I would be there joining them. Why wasn't I there yesterday? Because I feel I can reach more people writing about it, speaking about it on the programme today, writing my columns in newspapers and online, as I do feel passionately. But do
you not think that the protesters... My issue with this is that I have very mixed feelings. I agree with you, Gloria, that I think people have the right to demonstrate and protest. That's why we have freedom of speech, and people have fought and died for that freedom of speech.
As long as it doesn't really impact on anyone else.
As long as it doesn't stop me getting to work.
Our people's lives and money.
My point of it, I'm looking at it all going, I don't disagree with you. Climate change is clearly a problem. I obviously don't feel as passionately as those people that I want to go and chain myself to a car on the bridge in London.
Well, I do my
bit. I want to know what... I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to sign a petition? I'm already doing my own bits of recycling.
You can do something by not voting for MPs, not voting people in to run this country who aren't taking climate change seriously. Yeah. And in a democracy, you have to get the people who frame the laws of our land to take it seriously. In central London, the air quality is still appalling. And, you know, there have been loads of examples where children have got asthma from the terrible diesel fumes and traffic fumes in central London.
And that's not just London, that's any major city. But anyway, that's my point, Janet. Should they not be targeting, and they, Extinction Rebellion and the protesters, and us, be targeting the people that we vote in to run our government and to have... action these things, because we individually can't
and we have to stop shopping online, and we have to say to the people that send out all these vans 24/7 with our groceries, our clothing, our impulse buys, no, we only want deliveries at certain times of day, and we want to cut back.
But we don't. That's the problem.
I agree with that.
The thing is, if I cut out my shopping online, that's just horrendous. Yeah. Only because then I'll have to get in my car and go shopping. So I'm still using fumes to go and get the shopping. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What I mean is, I agree with all of them. We definitely need to take this seriously. It is a massive problem, and just because it's not affecting us now, it is definitely going to affect us in the future and also, our children.
It's the double standards.
So something does have to be done. But I agree with you in the respect of, I don't think... That's just annoying people.
I don't think they're endearing people to their message.
I don't think all you get changed by being friendly and nice. I actually think...
What, for 2 weeks to cause chaos?
I actually think you only bring about change by confronting people and in such a way they can't ignore it. And there's no doubt they've got millions more people.
I'd like to say to them, OK, this is all nice, you're on the bridge and you're all having a dance and banging your drums and stopping.
I don't think it is particularly nice to...
Would you like to get a clipboard on a Saturday morning and go around your local area where you live and knock on every single door and talk to me about climate change, tell me about Extinction Rebellion?
I'm sure they do that as well.
I'm not sure they would do that.
You have to queue up to speak here, don't you? Well, would you go to the beach and pick up plastic?
Gloria, I think you made your position perfectly clear, and
But you and I agree on lorries. I would ban lorries, actually, from 8 o'clock in the evening until early morning.
Don't sneer at the protesters. They are making an important point.
2 weeks is too long.
2 weeks is too long. Let us know what you think. I'm not sneering at them, but I think 2 weeks is too long. We wouldn't be able to hold up a road for 2 weeks without the police getting involved. You know, I wouldn't be able to park my car in my road and stop everyone getting to work.